Liverpool player excited for transfer. Meeting held yesterday with agent about Red's exit. A real chance. Journalist makes new claim about Harvey Elliott's future at Liverpool. England U21 star. Explosive Liverpool move for Victor Osimhen on as Napoli reject triple swap proposal. Welcome, Reds fan. Let's check out the latest updates on the greatest club in the world. In recent weeks, the Italian sports media has been buzzing with reports about a possible transfer of Liverpool striker Darwin Nunez to Napoli. Various outlets have presented conflicting figures regarding the fee demanded by the English club, suggesting that negotiations are already at an advanced stage. Some reports claim Liverpool are asking for around €70 million for the Uruguayan forward. However, other Italian sources suggest the price is significantly lower and closer to Napoli's current offer. Corriere dello Sport, one of the most reliable sources on the deal, published a detailed report on Wednesday about the current status of the transfer. According to the outlet, Liverpool are willing to let Nunez go for approximately £50 million, around €58.6 million. Despite that, Napoli, along with intermediaries, are working to bring the price down further. The same outlet reports that 3 meetings have already been held with Nunez's agent, Fali Ramadani, with the most recent taking place yesterday. Contact between the parties has become increasingly frequent, indicating real progress. A key factor in the negotiations has been Nunez's own openness to a move to Italian football. The 26-year-old has reportedly set aside other options to listen to Napoli's proposal. Sources say Napoli sporting director Giovanni Manna played a crucial role in the initial approach and convincing the player. After a disappointing season at Anfield, Nunez sees Napoli as an opportunity to rediscover his form and bounce back. He is said to be enthusiastic about playing under Antonio Conte and believes the Italian club offers the right environment for his resurgence. Negotiations remain ongoing, with a deal potentially being finalized in the coming weeks as Napoli push to complete the signing before the start of preseason. Harvey Elliott has been in fine form for England's U21 team at the World Cup, scoring both goals in their 2-1 win over the Netherlands U21s on Wednesday. The attacking midfielder hasn't seen much playing time under Arne Slot during the 2024-25 season, with the Dutch manager preferring the likes of Dominic Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones. That has sparked speculation over the future of the former Fulham player, with clubs like Brighton and Wolves reportedly showing interest in a summer move. In fact, Vitor Pereira even views the Englishman as a perfect replacement for Matheus Cunha, who left Wolves for Manchester United at the start of the summer transfer window. And while Elliott's future is yet to be decided, signs suggest the youngster may already be coming to terms with his next destination. There's no denying Elliott is an exceptional talent with plenty of quality. The midfielder was once considered a poster boy under Jurgen Klopp, and although he hasn't had much opportunity to impress Slot, there's still a top-level Premier League player there. Joe Cole even compared him to Phil Foden. Speaking to Sports Mole on YouTube, journalist David Lynch shed light on what could be next for Elliott. There are spots opening up in Liverpool's midfield, and obviously Harvey Elliott. There's a real chance he could leave, he said. I think he looks more open to the idea. It feels like an opportunity might come up. Liverpool must include a buyback clause if Elliott is sold. With the arrival of Florian Wirtz from Bayer Leverkusen now complete, Elliott's departure from Anfield this summer looks increasingly likely. The German operates in Elliott's preferred position, and although Elliott could be deployed as a right winger, Jeremy Frimpong's presence further limits his opportunities. Thanks to his impressive performances for England at the U21 World Cup, Elliott's value may have increased even more, proving once again that he can deliver when called upon. Liverpool appear ready to offload several first-team players this summer, but given Elliott's high potential, it would be unwise not to include a buyback clause in any sale. Sporting director Richard Hughes has already done this with Jarell Quansah, and without a similar clause, the Reds could be making a big mistake. Time will tell what the future holds, but for now, the best path forward for both parties seems to be for Elliott to move on. Negotiations between Liverpool and Napoli for Victor Osimhen's transfer to Anfield are gaining momentum behind the scenes. According to various Italian sources, both clubs are working on what could become a blockbuster deal involving not just cash, but also players no longer in Liverpool's plans. Liverpool's initial proposal, a direct swap involving Darwin Nunez and Federico Chiesa, was swiftly rejected by Napoli. The Italian side, now led by Antonio Conte, believes the combined value of both players falls short of Osimhen's €75 million release clause, around £64 million. Napoli president Aurelio De Laurentiis is also demanding an additional €20 million to consider the deal. Journalist Walter Di Maggio, speaking to Radio Gol via Area Napoli, confirmed that talks between the two clubs have already taken place and that Liverpool's interest in the Nigerian striker is genuine. There is a market connection between Napoli and Liverpool. The English club wants Osimhen, and Napoli, on their side, will not grant any discounts on his release clause, said the reporter. According to Di Maggio, Liverpool's initial proposal included Darwin Nunez, valued at €60 million, and Federico Chiesa at €20 million, which Liverpool viewed as a fair swap. However, Napoli disagrees, believing Nunez's market value has dropped and the offer falls short. Despite the disagreement, negotiations are expected to continue in the coming days. Sources indicate that Darwin Nunez has already signaled approval for a move to southern Italy, excited by the chance to play under Conte. This makes him the most likely player to be moved in the immediate future. The potential Osimhen deal could take shape through 3 separate transactions: Osimhen to Liverpool, Nunez to Napoli, and a parallel deal for Chiesa. This structure would allow greater financial flexibility between the clubs. Under Arne Slot's leadership, Liverpool have already spent over £190 million in this transfer window, signing players like Frimpong, Wirtz, and Mamardashvili. Still, the club continues to search for a true number 9, and Osimhen is now a top priority. Talks are ongoing, with expectations growing for one of the biggest deals of the European summer. If you were Arne Slot, would you go all in on signing Victor Osimhen as Liverpool's new number 9? Or would you prefer to invest that money into 2 or 3 key reinforcements across the squad? Leave your opinion in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.